Thanks for tuning into QLM Business News. Here's what's happening today. Apple pledges £396 billion investment in US, including new Texas factory. Cupertino, California. Apple has announced plans to plow over $500 billion, £396 billion, into the United States economy over the next 4 years, a move that includes the construction of a brand new, state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Texas. The tech behemoth anticipates this substantial investment will generate 20,000 new jobs across the country. Apple has indicated that the lion's share of these positions will be in research and development, software engineering, and the ever-expanding field of artificial intelligence, AI. While the company asserts that the sum represents its largest ever spend commitment in the US and will bolster its support for American manufacturing, details remain vague regarding whether this represents an acceleration of pre-existing spending plans or entirely new initiatives. The figure encompasses a broad range of expenditures, from payments to suppliers to the production of content for the Apple TV Plus streaming service. The announcement follows closely on the heels of a meeting between Apple's chief executive, Tim Cook, and President Donald Trump, who has consistently championed increased corporate investment within the US. "We are bullish on the future of American innovation," Mr. Cook stated. The new 250,000 square foot factory in Houston, Texas, scheduled to open in 2026, will produce servers crucial to supporting Apple Intelligence, the company's AI platform. These servers were previously manufactured outside the US, according to Apple. The project is expected to create thousands of jobs. Apple is also expanding its data center footprint in North Carolina, Iowa, Oregon, Arizona, and Nevada. Furthermore, the company is doubling its commitment to a fund specifically earmarked for U.S. manufacturing, boosting it from $5 billion to $10 billion. This fund was initially established during Mr. Trump's first term in office. President Trump himself previewed the investment last week, suggesting it was a direct result of his trade policies, including the imposition of tariffs. He subsequently took to social media to claim credit, stating that the investment was driven by faith in what we are doing, without which they wouldn't be investing 10 cents. Mr. Trump has repeatedly called for companies to bring manufacturing back to the U.S., threatening increased tariffs to incentivize domestic production. He recently imposed a 10% levy on all imports from China, where Apple maintains a significant manufacturing presence. Similar tariffs have been proposed on goods originating from other countries, including Mexico and Canada. According to Dan Ives, an analyst at Wedbush Securities, the announcement represents a strategic move by Apple to diversify its manufacturing operations, while also playing well into Trump's U.S. investment theme. Cook continues to prove that he is 10% politician and 90% CEO, Mr. Ives wrote in a research note. It is worth noting that Apple announced a $430 billion U.S. investment plan in 2021, which would add 20,000 new jobs across the country over 5 years. Mr. Ives suggested that the latest announcements from Apple do not necessarily signal a significant shift in the company's manufacturing arrangements in China, as the areas targeted by the new investment are not central to Apple's operations there. This news story is presented by QLM Business News, your go-to digital media channel. Visit QLMBusinessNews.com for the latest updates, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to help us bring you more stories like this.